Hello there and welcome back to the video of the restoration of my Range Rover P38 Vogue 50. Now today I thought I'd just do a video explaining what makes it a Vogue 50 and why they're so special. Looking online, there's just not many details on them, not many pictures of them, certainly no YouTube videos of them. So I thought I'd just go through what special things they have. So they came out in 1998 and they were based on an HSE Auto and then with autobiography upgrades as such. So at the time what was special is the colour. It was limited to just these, Atlantis blue. So it came with body coloured wing mirrors, body coloured bumpers, body coloured lower sills. The correct wheels, the Pro Sports, they were quite generic at the time. They were a factory option, and they also went on to the Discovery Sport, the Land Rover Discovery as well, so the wheels weren't special at all. Now also externally is the windows. Now I'm not sure how many other cars had them, but it's got the factory, see if I can try and get the factory sundial glass in it. So it's actually darker. You've got optical, which is in the Holland and Holland, but these the rear windows are sundial glass, which is even darker, and that is as it came from the factory. One thing that this has got upgraded is the lights. It's got the clear lights, and I've got to admit, I think it's one of the upgrades that I think you can get away with. The orange lights just don't suit the colour for some reason. So and it's something you can easily change back as well. So I'll be leaving the upgraded lights on them. So when you come in, what else makes it special? Well, this is the only Range Rover P38 with a numbered plaque on the door sill. Even the Holland and Holland doesn't have it. The anniversaries, Linley, none of them had the plaque on the door, so I like that, actually a numbered plaque. Coming in, as I said, there were 50 made, and then they made an additional 50 afterwards. But out of that 100 in total, only 30 of them came with the car and sat nav. So this is the rare car and sat nav. Now looking in, it's got full wood, which I suppose was available on the autobiography. It's also got the blue gear knob, blue handbrake gaiter. It also has blue door handles. At the time, the chrome door handles, I think this is probably when they first started coming out. It might have been an option on the autobiography as well. Again, lots of leather. The cubby holes leather, and even down to, which is rare, unfortunately this has got wood put on it, but these end caps are actually covered in leather. I don't know if I can show it, but I was just going to stick a new set on and realised they were leather, so I'm not sure if I'm going to peel them off. As you can see, I've taken a lot of the stick-on wood trim off. One thing this has got is a black and wood steering wheel, which again, looking at the others online, some have cream and wood, and some don't have any wood at all, so it's strange. That's certainly not generic through them all. I believe I know the Japanese imports have special anniversary mats. Whether the UK ones did or not, I'm not sure. Talking about the Japanese import ones, there's a lot of them were made, and the Japanese import ones, they're not the same, and also basically all they are is an HSE Auto in Atlantis blue with a sticker in the rear window and some foot mats. They haven't got the wooden trim, they haven't got the seats, they haven't got the badge on the back. They're just not the same. So if you've got a Japanese import one, it just isn't a genuine Vogue 50. Now actually, that's one thing to note as well, which was very rare to the anniversary, is the seats. They call them parchment, whether that's the type of leather, but they've also got the perforated as well. That's probably the right saying. So yeah, the seat's very rare, and I'm not sure that was available on any other Range Rover P38 that was out there. Even down to the gaiter, a bit like the Holland Holland's got a special, instead of the chrome trim or the rubber trim, it's got a bluish one, but ironically the rubber one is underneath. The owner's manual, which is still missing with this car, also should have Vogue 50 written on it. Coming into the back, strange things. Up in the corner there, which is the same as the Holland and Holland, it's obviously a sensor, or I don't know, I'm not sure with it, we'll have to investigate. Roof nets as well, so that was available on autobiographies but standard on the Vogue 50. Luckily I've managed to get a new trim piece here with buttons, and it says autobiography on there as well. Blaupunkt VHS player, which is different to the Holland and Holland. That's got a slightly different unit. Picnic tables as well. This is the earlier type. Pull them down and then they flip over like that. Strangely, the TVs are the same as the Holland and Holland. They are the same. So it's a combination. The TV remote is the same. The TVs are the same. The VHS player is different. The way to switch it on and off is different. On the Holland and Holland, you switch the TVs on the dashboard, but on this one, you switch on at the back. Coming around, it's got the aerial on the roof as well for the TVs. And Vogue 50 badge. Rear push button on this one isn't coloured, whether it was on other ones. Now, as I've said all along with these, they're super rare, just can't find them online. I did see one sell the other day for £600. I couldn't believe how cheaply it went on eBay. These are rare, and I think everybody's missing a trick. I keep saying that. So I've done lots of research, Googled, and the only ones I can find any information on is number 3, number 10, number 14, 21, 25, 37, 42, 43, 42's been dismantled, I've got the parts of that, number 50, 67, 77 and 84. So I just cannot find any information. If you've got one, I'd love to know A, what number it is and what number plate it is. But restoration's coming on well, and I'll keep you updated how we go.